Warcraft Monday, everybody. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. This morning I'm going to be reacting to World of Warcraft Dragonflight playthrough part 17, Cycle of the Sea, Human Paladin, made on the AzerothDan YouTube channel. If you guys want to check out my previous reactions to the other parts, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top here. Just click on it and be able to access them. If you want to check out AzerothDan's YouTube channel as well as the original video, the links are going to be in the description below. Yes, part 16, the decay magic catastrophe has been avoided, if I can say that. Atraxius, Kaligos, and the Tuskar have been dealing with the Gnolls who have been messing or experimenting with decay magic. And the decay magic was infiltrating the ley lines, the magical ley lines. So they had to, fight against time to secure the ley line, to make sure that the decay magic has been contained, and they were successful in doing that. So the ley line has also been realigned back into, should I say, like within the Azure span, and the decay magic has been dealt with. However, I don't know if it's permanent or is it going to pop up again another time when the Gnolls, attack the Tuskar once more. I'm not entirely sure. Like, we haven't actually seen the leader of the Gnolls or the person who has, initiated this decay magic across the land. So we're not entirely sure who it is, or should I say, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, maybe you guys who've played the game, you know who it is, but I'm not entirely sure if the decay magic is completely gone. But we can only hope. We can only hope, because the Gnolls were playing with fire and they didn't know how to control it, and it just kept on consuming and killing everything within its path. So yeah, let's hope. All right, let us continue with part 17, Cycle of the Sea. 3, 2, 1, go.
G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the World of Warcraft Dragonflight on the Human Paladin. Let us talk to Brenna.
It's always good to meet someone new.
Gather the family. Your friend Kaligos wishes to speak of ley lines, but preparations must be made for the funeral. While I meet with him, could you gather the final offerings from around Iskada and place them in the funeral boat alongside dear old Poloniak? Poloniak?
Poloniak was... Who's that? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, I forgot.
I hope you take a moment to enjoy the town as well. My people will welcome you warmly, especially after your help in Brackenhide.
I'm glad we met, friend. Thank you.
Is it someone who died during the altercation with the Gnolls? Or is it someone else? I'm not entirely sure who Poloniak is. I can't remember.
Thank you for taking this time, Brenna.
It is an honor. Let's have a look at these maps. Tukanet, could you please ensure our guest gets a bowl of soup?
I mean, I heard Kaligos speaking, but I couldn't see where Kaligos was, at that time. But as soon as Atraxius turned around, we saw him behind him. So yeah, okay.
I'm glad you've come.
Nonsense. Look how thin you are. Some eel gut soup will get some much needed blubber on those bones.
What?
Yeah, good luck with that, Kaligos. Alright, so we gotta go around the town. Collect the bits and pieces. Decorate a teapot.
That's old Polo's favorite tea. Hopefully, he shares some with Karkut on the journey.
What's wrong with that guy? What's wrong with Chuggles over there?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, I could hear him screaming, but I didn't understand the reason.
Handcrafted boat. Delicately carved of mammoth tusk and bearing signs of where this boat has clearly seen much love.
Chieftain Poloniak carved that for my son, Nomurok. My son fell in Brackenhide, so it seems only right they should return to the sea with its maker.
Right.
Wait, he fell in Brackenheim? What do you mean? He fell off a cliff? He fell off the mountain? So he's dead. Okay.
Why is this guy's bar showing up?
Maybe you're supposed to talk to him or something.
Why is your bar showing up?
Oh, there's something wrong with the game.
Strange. Anyway. Ornamented shield. More intricately detailed than most Tuskar weaponry, yet still heavily damaged from years of use.
Chief Poloniak was a great fighter. He once took a blow from a charging Bruffalon from me. That would have killed a lesser man.
I swear she just said Poloniak. I'm certain I just heard her say Poloniak.
Yeah, isn't that his name? Poloniak? Polonanak? Yeah, I think it's Poloniak. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Wow, haven't been here before.
Stone sculpture hand carved from stone, perhaps a practice piece.
As the tales go, if old Pinoliak's spirit returns to us restless, we will carve a stone statue for it to rest within.
She definitely said Pinoliak then. Offerings placed in the boat.
AzerothDan, I don't get it. What's wrong with Poloniak or Polonolak? I'm not sure why you're trying to confirm how she pronounced his name. Like, I don't get it.
Oh, here it is. Big old funeral boat. Pinoliak's there.
Thank you, traveler. We should be just about done here. Could you tell Brenna?
I will. Kalagos enjoying that soup?
Enjoy it.
What brings you here? Let's swap stories again soon.
Did you get yourself a bowl of soup? No, I was too busy, buddy.
Until next we meet.
Your friend is very inquisitive. Does he ever take a moment to relax?
Next time, I'll bring soup.
Brackenhide Hollow to the source. Oh, we got a dungeon quest here. Is that right? It is a dungeon quest. Okay, let's worry about that
Your
at
help
the end
is
of all this.
greatly appreciated.
The cycle of the sea. Thank you, Artraxius. I have learned what I need for now and from our new friends. The funeral ceremony for their former chieftain is about to start. Given how kind and hospitable the Scarans have been to us, it seems only right that we join them before departing back to the archives. Speak with Brenna and let her know we are ready when they are.
Fly true.
You must be new around here.
I'm ready to begin the funeral.
We were hoping you would join us, friends. A chieftain's return to the sea is a celebration for all.
And the new chief is Brenna, right? Of the Iskara. Okay.
If you don't mind me asking, how did he pass? Was it the gnolls?
Oh no, Kalagos. It was simply his time. Pinoliak was a stubborn old coot, but even he had to succumb to age eventually. Not all deaths are violent, dear friend.
To be honest, I can't remember a time when they weren't.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, in World of Warcraft, no one just grows old and passes away, due to natural causes. I don't think I've actually seen anyone here die of old age. It's always either they're being killed by the Horde, or they're killed by the Alliance, or they're killed by the Burning Legion, or they're killed by the Void. There's always something that kills people before they even reach the age of 70 and above in World of Warcraft. It's a terrible world that they live in. A beautiful but terrible world that the people of Azeroth live in.
Everyone is assembled. Brenna.
Go ahead, friend. You can have the honor of pushing his boat out to sea, for your help protecting Iskara. Next time, I'll bring soup. You treasured us all. May the seas find you as worthy as we do. Look! Grawl himself has chosen Penolia! What a life!
Forgive me. I don't understand. How can you find such joy in the passing of family?
It is not that we are not sad for his passing, Kalik, but in celebrating his life, he shall remain with us forever. What better way to strengthen the bonds of the family that remains than celebrating all who came before?
Yeah, I remember seeing that cinematic in my World of Warcraft cinematics and trailer reactions. So I remember that cinematic. And yeah, the Tuskar babies are so cute and and they're so funny at the same time. I don't know, like with these big eyes and the small face and then these, big arms and then the small body. Really, it's just so weird. The proportions are so weird. Celebrate the life of those who have lived so long, who have accomplished so much, who has, given love to the family, to the clan. And, instead of being sad that this person has passed away, you should celebrate this person's life. That person has lived far longer than any person on the Dragon Isles. Maybe, I don't know how long the life expectancy is on the Dragon Isles, but someone who's lived for so long and they've died of old age, that is something to celebrate. They've lived a full life. Yeah.
Grawl. The lower. Okay. That's cool.
How can I help?
Kalagos looks distant.
All will be well.
As your alignment, the bonds of this community, the friendship and family they share, I never had that. The Blue Dragonflight never had that. And maybe that's because we haven't had a chance to. Now is the time. I must gather my kind. Meet me at the Azure Archives. There is much to be done.
Together...
You're leaving? The celebration has only just begun.
Thank you, Brenna. And everyone. I have learned more than I imagined in my short time in your company. Despite tragedy, you all remain kind and resolute. Because of your community. Because of family. The power the blue Dragonflight is missing is not ley lines or ancient artifacts. It's family.
Oh, so you've revealed yourself. Okay. Because I was, a bit concerned that here you are amongst these people, but you don't tell them who you are, At first I thought maybe you didn't have any confidence in them, you didn't trust them. But here you are, you're showing your true self to them. That's good.
If you ever have need of me, simply call. I will hear you, and I'll come as swiftly as my wings can carry me. It is time for the Blue Dragons to once more be the guardians of this land.
I see. You could have said something about being a dragon from the beginning. Seems an important detail to leave out. Well, you'd best be back anytime you need a good meal. There will always be a warm bowl of soup for you here, Cal.
I look forward to it. Take care, Brenna, Maruk, everyone.
And there he goes.
Big dragon.
Of course, my friend.
He's a
I
big,
cannot
big
thank
dragon.
you enough. I hope you will make yourself at home and know that you always have a family in Iskara.
Thanks, Brenna. Okay. So we have to go back. Cheeky kids. Alright, we gotta go back.
I don't know who's bigger. Is it
Oh,
Merithra
over
or
there.
is it Kalagos? Between the two. I think it's Merithra who's actually bigger. I think she's older.
Auntie. Rowie, get back here. Oh, hang on, that was
Oh, the day just became more interesting.
Rowie. You were the one that came back with the others from Brackenhide, weren't you? Then you probably know what happened to Kikiata. Her son, Rowie, has been distraught ever since Brenna and the others returned without her. I'll stay here in case he comes back, but could you look for him? I think he ran off towards the ice cave to the east. He said something about trying to fight the Yeti in there.
Careful out there.
Alright, I'll find him. 300 yards away. Took a boat out here. Here he is.
That's a baby.
Rowie. What's going on, buddy?
That's a baby.
Hello.
I can do this. I'm gonna take down the Yeti in this cave. I've never been any good in fight training. All the other kids are way ahead of me, but Ma never got to see me get better. Maybe if I'm strong enough, she'll see. She'll see and she'll finally be proud of me.
So cute.
Tell Rowie his mother's final message. Rowie tears up. You were there? In Brackenhide? It must have been you. The adventurer that helped Brenner and the others. You spoke to Ma's spirit, didn't you? She really said she's proud of me? But I've never been any good at fighting or fishing or anything else important to the tribe. I have to prove myself. Tell Rowie he probably isn't ready to take on the Yeti on his own yet. You're probably right. Wait, I think I have an idea.
Next time, bring fist, please.
Thanks for helping me. You're nice.
Okay, bye.
Toe Jam the Terrible. You're right, I'm not strong enough to take on this Yeti, not alone. But you're here. The lair of the evil Yeti, Toe Jam the Terrible's just ahead. The cave is big, not scary, or maybe a little scary. Could you go in there and soften him up a bit? I'll be right behind you.
Seriously?
Wanna fly kites, leader?
Sure, Rowie. Alright, Toe Jam the Terrible. Toe Jam. He's green to us. He's a friendly Yeti.
Well, why is he called the Terrible?
Playing with his little otuks over here. Toe Jam looks at you with bright, curious eyes. Brandish your weapon. Toe Jam's brow furrows. He shakes his head. No. Try to explain to him that you need to fight him. Toe Jam looks at you with sad eyes. Oh no, the triple dot to him. Toe Jam picks up a nearby otuk and begins to pet it. Ask if he could just pretend to let Rowie kill him. Rowie cocks his head in confusion. Mime pretending to be killed. This should be good. Toe Jam considers this. After a moment he shakes his head. Explain there's this Tusker kid and his mum just died and he really needs some encouragement and... Toe Jam frowns. Mime dying and then someone crying over your corpse. Oh, there's a crying. Toe Jam grunts in concern for you. He tries to pass you a comforting otuk, but it wriggles away. Toe Jam frowns. After a moment he mimics you, pretending to die. He glances at you for approval, not in encouragement. Oh, he's on board.
How is this guy the Terrible?
I'll take you down, otuk thief! Ah, it's so big! No, I can do this! Your otuk stealing days are over, fiend! I'll get him. Oh, I got the killing blow on him. Took out his knees. I did it. You did it, kid.
Congratulations.
I'm incredible. This power. I must use it responsibly. I must train. I'll be the greatest warrior ever. Thanks, traveler person. One day I'm gonna be strong enough to beat you. What? Hey, what? So what? Toe Jam.
Give them a taste of power, and like the lion who tasted man, nothing is ever so sweeter.
Deep. Toe Jam looks at you with bright, curious eyes. Alright, good job, Toe Jam.
Excellent.
Well done. I'll give him a bow as well.
Is that Atrax's
The
voice?
champion.
Excellent.
Just hanging out here with all his little otuks. Ready to turn in.
But seriously, why is he called Toe Jam the Terrible? That guy's not terrible.
So glad we found that quest.
Who speaks before me?
Goodness, what did you tell him? I've never seen Rowie so spirited. Thank you for bringing him home. I will do my best to take care of him and Kakiada's place.
I'll pass your story along.
There he is.
Whoa, what are you?
I'm gonna train the hardest and be the most legendary Tusker fighter ever. Just don't fight me, pal, alright? Good luck to you, kid. Aww. Alright.
Bye, Rowie.
And now we can return to Kalagos.
Bye, Iskara.
Somebody's cutting onions around here or something, I don't know. Take a nice flight back. We gotta get up there.
Traitor's Rest. Oh, okay.
It is. Oh, it is there. Okay. Let's try and get some vigor back for the flight up. The long flight up. Yeah, 2 vigor should be enough. 2.5.
Up we go. We have arrived.
Easy.
I've repaired several ley lines, and our friend here helped repair a major one. Has the Oathstone been repowered?
Some power has returned to it, but I fear something still is preventing its true power from emerging.
Perhaps it has enough power to do one small request. There's magic in everything.
I never expected to learn so much from the Tuskar. I think I'll visit when I can and maintain those bonds of friendship.
Come back soon.
Calling the Blue Dragons? I can no longer be afraid of reuniting with the Blue Dragons, Artraxius. It is better for us to be a family than a fragment of our former selves. Even if I cannot reclaim the Oathstone, I can still use its power to send a message to all of the Blue Dragons. It is time they received word from their aspect.
Good luck.
The Blue Dragons must be reunited if we are to defend Azeroth once again. I'm ready to see you call back the Blue Dragonflight.
Keep safe.
Blue Dragonflight, assemble.
Hope that worked. I need my flight.
We will see in due time.
Khadgar, what's happened?
The Primalists are on the move. It seems we did far too well at stymieing their efforts at Vakthros. Razageth has renewed the attack herself.
If Vakthros falls, the whole of the Azure Span will fall with it.
Quickly then, we must stop her before all is lost. Hopefully, we won't have to face her alone.
Vakthros is connected to the major ley lines in Azure Span. If it is destroyed, the archives would cease to exist, along with the rest of the Azure Span.
I don't suppose any more Blue Dragon showed up to help?
Not yet. It will be up to us to stop this. It's good to see you again.
We need to move, Artraxius.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Ronin's shield. Okay, so this is of a priority,
Good luck.
but Kalagos, there was something outstanding down here with Brackenhide Hollow, but I feel like we should help those people first. So I'll just take, you just give me a moment, I'll be right back.
Does that mean Razagath is also just going to wait for you? I know that, you know, you can activate the mission.
And as I fly back there,
you know, it's just
those
funny.
of you enjoying the series,
It's just funny that, you know, that AzerothDan is saying, just wait a bit, let me go back to Brackenhide so I can deal with that mission there, then I'll come back. So I'm just imagining Razagath also just waiting for you, the player, waiting for you to finish your small little missions here and there, and then you'll be dealing with the main mission. Yeah, it's just funny.
please do me a favor, hit the like button, and I'll see you when we're in the Brackenhide Hollow momentarily.
Okay guys, that is it. That is it with part 17 of the World of Warcraft Dragonflight playthrough, Cycle of the Sea, Human Paladin, made on the AzerothDan YouTube channel. Yeah, we've been to a funeral of the former chief of the Iskara, and you know, Kalagos was asking, you know, like, why aren't you guys sad that such an important member of your clan has passed away? And you know, Brenna was just explaining to him that we are here to celebrate his life, the fact that he's lived for so long, that he's contributed to the clan for so long. It is a moment of celebration and not necessarily a moment of sadness. And you know, that was very important for Kalagos to hear, that yes, there are problems within the Blue Dragonflight, but you are still a family, you are still a flight that still exists, and you need to celebrate in that. You need to find the positives in the Blue Dragonflight. And I guess that's what Kalagos is doing right now. You know, he wants his flight back, he wants the blue dragons to be present in the Dragon Isles, and hopefully, you know, that beacon from the old stone can work and it can call back the blue Dragonflight dragons that are out there in Azeroth, because Razagath is now pushing. She is taking this seriously in the Azure span. Khadgar has been messing up with her plans, so now she's really pushing through, wanting to destroy the old stone, destroy the ley lines that connect to the Azure archives. So yeah, they have to, you know, make sure that the blue Dragonflight, whoever is left, comes to the Isles and help out Kalecgos and Khadgar. And yeah, we also got to see a Tuskar child, Rowie trying to fight against Torjam the Terrible. I don't know why do they call him that, because he's not terrible at all, really. And yeah, it was a very cute little mission we had there as well. The Tuskar children, like I've said before, are very funny looking, very cute and very funny looking. But yeah, it was a nice little episode here, nice little part 17. Nothing serious, nothing like with fighting or killing people, but it was just a very nice mood with the Tuskar as well as Kalecgos. And you know what Kalecgos was saying was right, that in Azeroth we don't necessarily have people who die from natural causes. You know, people die young in Azeroth. People die at the prime of their lives. There's always some sort of conflict, some sort of war happening on Azeroth, and you know, you rarely see someone just dying of old age. So yeah, it's unique. Definitely, it's unique. But yeah, guys, that's it for today, or this morning, with AzerothDan and World of Warcraft Dragonflight. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as AzerothDan's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay? Good morning.